Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I know we have a few new channels in the chat. It's going to take me about 10 or 15 minutes to get through today's introduction, so I will appreciate everybody's patience. But for those of you who are brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one. And follow the instructions in the video description for how to connect with other people. You will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I'm just getting some names onto our wheel, and what happens during Superchat is that we spin this wheel, and over time we add more and more and more names. It's open to everybody. You do not have to super chat. You do not have to be a member to get on the wheel or the screen. Just takes a little bit of time. Super chatters get put up right away, like Rock Chick Beauty will be in another moment. And thank you for that, by the way, Oriane. And then members get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. And then I will open it up to everyone soon enough. The very first channel that we're looking at today is Ree Stillbloom, and this is a very talented singer and songwriter, and I hope everybody will check out her music because this is somebody who I've had the pleasure of listening to over a long period of time. She's been very supportive here in the Superchat family, but of course over the last 24 hours I've watched a few videos getting ready for today's episode to feature this channel, and she has a beautiful, rich, soulful voice, and I can almost imagine myself trying to get a hold of her, a couple of her acapellas, and see if we can get some kind of a remix happening as well. She tends to do very soulful R&B type music from what I've heard so far, but I hope everybody will check her out. She does have a website that you can find when you get there. Most of her content on YouTube involves music videos, but as well you will see a few shorts to round out the channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Ree Stillbloom at 871 subscribers. It's not going to be too long before we get her onto the official road to 1K after she hits 900. Hilda DC is in the house, part of our moderator squad, along with Scratch and PPA, an incredibly supportive creator. Of course, they're both on the Wheel of Doom. Makeup Mom and Son is here both as a moderator and a member, but she's celebrating her birthday later tonight on a live stream. It starts in 1 hour. Tuber Chat will still be on when she starts, but we will go over and raid her afterwards. Carly and Geisha, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that, and for that reason your channel will be on the screen right after Rock Chick Beauty. Venom for Life, good to see you in the house. Forgive me, I missed your first message. I know you said you were going to be here for a little while, but maybe not the whole stream. But I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Venom for Life's been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, an incredibly supportive creator. And whether anybody at all is coming by just to give a thumbs up or just to say hello or running the stream in the background, I really do appreciate all of those things, as I'm sure most people do as well. The wheel's pretty full. Rich Cat Ranch is in the house. I actually have a video to watch that I have not seen yet, but Mind Forked put out a great tweet. Anybody who tweets or retweets for us gets added into our special Twitter list. I'll talk more about that at another time. But Mind Forked actually went to visit Rich Cat Ranch on the day that we were featuring Rich Cat Ranch. That was just a coincidence, but they've put out a video about their experience there, and I can't wait to see it. But Rich Cat Ranch is in the house. They happen to be a member. Crocheting with Leanne, of course, is here as well. I am Betty J. Gathers, is always early with the Weightlifting Geek. As well, my love, Kristen Walton, is here as a moderator and a member. Derek's Journey, Mrs. VSNC09, Kid Wonder, and Jeremy D-Day are all on the wheel as well. So I'm going to add some more names to the wheel as we continue. And like I said, after a little while, we'll open it up to more channels from our chat list. Michael's Adventures, of course, sends his regards. He is an incredibly supportive creator who always lives with generosity at the forefront of his mind, but he can't be with us every single day just due to a work schedule. He always makes me remember he always reminds me to make sure that I let everybody know that he's thinking about us when he's not here, so we'll see him again soon. Emotion's in the house, and I wonder if at some point in our lives we could get Emotion and Ree Stillbloom together for a duet, because I've been listening to some of her music, like I said, and it's very impressive, and Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter as well, who brings us new soul R&B music. So I hope everybody will connect with him as well. Emotion is here as a member and a moderator, and I know our chat is really whipping by today. Let me do some more introductions, and then we'll catch up a little bit. First Floor Audio's in the house. Carter 4U06 is here. Good to see you for the first time. Come hither with Heather's in the house. Heather Hunter Johnson, it's always good to see you here. Janet Homestead, where you are, happens to be a member. So I'm just getting them onto the wheel, and then Home Bartending with John is our brand newest member here in Tuber Chat, so I've got them on the wheel as well. Members always get added as soon as I see them in the chat. I bring it every day. It's good to see you here. Let's Try Gardening. It's good to have you in the house. Life with Mountain Folk was recently featured. Paul's Green Space is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat as well, and hopefully I'm not missing anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if you have mentioned something up until now that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open, and hopefully we'll catch it the next time around. So again, Rock Chick Beauty started us off today with a super chat before we even began, and Carlene Geisha came in right after the intro with the same kind of activity. So we're going to look at those 2 channels next. But one more time, we're looking at this talented singer and songwriter Ree Stillbloom, and I hope everybody will connect with her. Most of her videos, as you can see, are over 3 minutes. Just make sure, please, while you're connecting with this channel, we're always watching full videos from beginning to end. They must be longer than 3 minutes, and I recommend leaving a comment that would comprise at least 3 or 4 sentences, as well as giving that thumbs up and hitting the notification bell. These are the things we know always work to make sure that our connections stick. But when I talk about those things, I'm really describing the minimums. You're free, of course, to watch longer videos or more videos. A lot of people might recommend taking a couple of extra videos, putting them in a playlist, so you can run those within the next few hours and show YouTube that you care so much about the channel you're connecting to that you went back for seconds and thirds already. Carbs Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And again, hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Kelly and Tammy's Journey, it's good to see you here. And as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody in the chat. So let's look at our next channel, Rock Chick Beauty. When we talk about a featured channel like Ree Stillbloom today, we feature a different channel every single day, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. And we do that so that you have the opportunity to meet over 300 now generous and loyal subscribers, even when we're not live streaming. KCT for real, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. The chat can move very quickly here, but my recommendation is always to take your time, meet people one by one. There will be well over 100 channels that will come through here today, but there is every day, and we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Lots of opportunity to meet lots of creators. Some will be brand new. Many will have been here many times, and in the case of Scratch PPA, he's been here over 400 times. So there's everything in between. Mr. Fulton Mraz is in the house. That's another creator who's been with me from the very beginning and beyond, probably 2.5 years before Tuber Chat had even started. He's a member, so we've got him on the wheel. And Lori's Tech Time is doing great both here on YouTube and on Instagram. And we'll get her onto our wheel as well. You have to pardon me, I can't do much about this, but it's so unbelievably hot where we are. I'm in close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. I do have a fan on me, but it's not enough. We're in an extreme humid heat wave. Ghostly Winds is in the house from Australia. He brings retro video gameplay on his channel. Thank you for coming in. The amazing Sylvia has crossed 4,000 subscribers last week. Actually, I think it was longer ago than that, right? The amazing Sylvia, and she was helping people connect on her channel as she usually does. Some of you will recognize her name from the Drop the Link Day crew, where they help a lot of people connect. So thank you everybody for coming in. Forgive me if I'm missing anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody in the chat. Rock Chick Beauty is Oriane, and this is a creator who's been a friend of Superchat for a very long time. It's getting on 2 years now. About a year and a half ago, she reset and restarted her channel, but she has presentation at the forefront of her mind. You can see a consistency in between the thumbnails, banner, and avatar, even though she freshens those up and every video gets its own thumbnail. So hopefully everybody can take inspiration from the idea that this kind of presentation is leading to the growth that Rock Chick Beauty is experiencing now with 820 subscribers, and I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 900 she's going to be thinking about soon enough. I'm just going to take her latest video and put it in my catch-up list so I can stay caught up with her. And Rock Chick Beauty posts pretty consistently. She's got all three types of video on her channel, including shorts, regular videos, and live streams. She does a lot of beauty on her channel, but that is mixed in with a lot of variety, including product reviews, unboxings, and a lot of sponsored videos now, which is great to see. So thank you one more time, Rock Chick Beauty, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we put that channel up right away. Now we're going to look at Carly and Geisha for the same reason. They dropped a super chat on us right after we started. Vibes with the Thompson family. It's good to see you in the house. Mackie Macy, Yamashita Vlog. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Pardon me again. It's just I'm sweating, so I'm trying to dab here. My glasses are literally sliding off my face. Mr. Fulton Raz has a special day coming up, and there is a softball tournament in the morning. I hope you are able to film some of that, Mr. Fulton Baraz, even if you have to just film and put it in a video. The Jacobs Triangle Homestead, good to see you here. And Venom for Life, I'm doing what I can. Things will cool off here soon enough. I'm hoping that the temperature really cools off later after Makeup Mom and Son's birthday stream. I'm going to try to go out in Niagara Falls again and see what the nightlife has got going on around here. We're going to go and raid Makeup Mom and Son for her birthday stream in a little while. She's actually going to start in about 45 minutes. Team Goodman, good to see you in the house. And the Moonlight Adventures, it's good to have you here as well. For anybody that's brand new, I hope you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Ghostly Wind says, hope everyone is doing well. The Doom Wheel has gotten so much hugs and friends. Hope we all can grow just like the Wheel of Doom. Yes, absolutely. Ghostly Winds has been a dear friend for a long time. We will look at their channel next because of that super chat, and we'll talk about what they do on their channel. But Ghostly Winds always has the most creative and fun things to say about the Wheel of Doom. Rochelle Vanterpool, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Carlene Geisha is now at 934 subscribers. This creator brings us pleasing music and visuals that will help us relax and kind of just chill out, possibly even meditate. They mix up the visuals and audio, so we always have something new on the channel, but they have already started to be a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with TuberChat, even though they just found us within the last couple of months. So they're officially on the road to the magical 1K. That's a big part of all of our YouTube journey. So we're hoping we can push Carlene Geisha a little bit farther. It's not going to be too long before we see this channel hit that amazing milestone. And then, hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Now, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Thank you one more time, Carleen Geisha, for your super chat. She's done that before. I really do appreciate that. Now, for the same reason, we're looking at Ghostly Wins. This creator dropped a super chat with a very kind message just a few moments ago. 743 subscribers on their channel. Ghostly Wins has been previously featured quite some time ago. Annabelle TV, I see you coming in. They happen to be a member, so I'll get them on the wheel right away. Michelin Doll, good to see you in the house. That's Mitchy Boo. With two channels, Mitchy Boo and Michelin Doll. It's good to see you here. And then as well, when we talk about Ghostly Wins, we see retro video gameplay. So what you see here is Sega and Nintendo logos, and that kind of gives you an idea as to the timeline of gameplay that you're going to find on this channel. But Ghostly Wins, even though I grew up with those systems, is able to continue to show me games that I was otherwise unfamiliar with. Some familiar, of course, right? And Ghostly Wins is a very energetic creator, so when you can catch them for a live stream, they kind of draw you into their gameplay and you can feel the fun that they're having. It's really a great experience. They're a very warm and welcoming creator. They will allow and encourage people to meet friends in their live streams as well, so I hope everybody will connect with them and see what I mean. They do a bit of live streaming, usually once a week. I'm just going to take another video from them because they post almost every day now. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list so I can stay caught up. Ghostly Wins is somebody who's been a dear friend for a long time, somebody who I know truly has my back out in the YouTube streets. You wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year or two down the road. Who's really going to care about you and your channel? And I promise you, if you lead with generosity, you will find an overwhelming amount coming back to you. Hopefully you hear that in the stories I tell while we're here. But Ghostly Wins is that kind of a friend to me, so I hope everybody will connect with them. BeltLoop29, good to see you in the house, and thank you one more time, Rock Chick Beauty, Carleen Geisha, and Ghostly Wins for your super chats. For those reasons, we put those channels up right away, but now we're into spinning the wheel. Walking Purpose, Monica Miles, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then for anybody that I'm missing, as long as you're still active in the chat, we should get around to everybody. And if you are brand new to Tuber Chat, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Kristen's trying to make me laugh, or at least smile. That is my love. Of course, Kristen Welton is here as a member and a moderator, but she's dropping and it's actually for 2 years now. You know, of course, she's one of our very first members on Tuber Chat, as you might expect. But it's literally been 2 years that we've been monetized, which is interesting. I thought it was coming up somewhere around here, right? And we'll look at her channel soon, but a highlighted milestone message is something that's available to anybody who's a member on a channel where they are enabled. It allows you to send a message through the chat that looks like a super chat, but it's at no extra cost, which is kind of cool. You'll also notice that it knocks a little bit of life off of our Stream Boss, which is the video game life meter you see under my camera there, and that means that Derek's Journey followed up, and I'm just going to see what they did there. Pardon me while my windows are freezing. We have upgrades in the future, so it's not going to be too long before some of these hiccups are going to disappear for us, which is going to be great, I hope. Derek's Journey also dropped a highlighted milestone message, and he knew he was going to take over the Stream Boss position, so very good. And then as well, Mitchy Boo just dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, Mitchy Boo is going to be the next channel that we look at, along with Michelin vlog. Be Amazing Sylvia, thank you so much for the highlighted milestone message. They're already knocking a lot of life off of Derek's journey as soon as he took over that stream boss position. Nikki D Music and More, good to see you in the house. Oracles and Beyond, thank you. I actually saw them mentioned in that tweet that I was talking about earlier today from Mindforked, which was really, really cool. I really do appreciate being included in that stuff. I should retweet it out, actually. We'll go and look at that in a moment. Kelly and Tammy's journey is asking, how do you swap playlists? I'll cover that in a quick second. The J. Jordan, good to see you here. Corinne's life needs to be added to the wheel. I'm assuming she's home now. She was on the way home from a vacation of sorts. She is here as a member and a moderator. Florida Claimers Ted, good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And my dear goodness, I'm falling behind here. Kelly and Tammy's journey, I'm going to talk about playlists in a second. Makeup Mom and Son, thank you for your kind message in the chat. She has been an unbelievably supportive friend for a very long time. She is a shining jewel in the Superchat family. She's been here as a moderator and a gold member for a long time, which means that we see her channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and her link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. She's going to be starting her birthday stream in just over half an hour, so everybody's free to go over there whenever you would like and visit with her. We're going to raid as soon as we are done with Superchat, but we've still got about 2 hours to go. Makeup Mom and Son's usually on for hours upon hours, so we know that we'll be able to raid her, and I think she actually moved the live stream for us for that purpose, to start an hour late. So Be Amazing Sylvia has also dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. She's done that many times before as well. So for that reason, we're going to look at her channel right after Mitchy Boo, and hopefully I'm not missing too much in the chat. If you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Venom for Life's going to be dropping a premiere right about now, so we know that we'll have brand new content on that channel when we get over there after Tuberchat. Inspire so many. Not sure if I said hello. I know you've been here since the beginning of the stream. Multi-Hunter 247, good to see you here. And my dear goodness, am I having the hardest time keeping up. Derek's Journey's dropping a super chat on us as well. Thank you for that. He's done that many times before. That's going to go towards my next purple monster. Derek's Journey is encouraging me to drink Monster energy drinks. You'll find that in one of his latest taste tests on his channel. And then Mark the Shark, good to see you in the house as well. And I'm laughing at myself. I'm laughing at the chat because it's moving so quickly. I don't know how I'm ever going to get through some more channels here. Janet Homestead, where you are, has 583 subscribers. And this is a creator that wants to point out the idea that we can engage in homesteading activities no matter what space we're in. You don't have to have hundreds of acres of forestry and things like that. There are a lot of things you can do in small places, and that includes apartments or, you know, different kind of living situations and this and that. So we have a lot to learn from this creator. Of course, I'm behind, so I'm just going to take one of your latest videos, add it into my catch-up list. And thank you one more time. Scratch and Pete PA is somebody who truly has my back here in the Tuberchat live streams. For those of you who didn't catch it already, he is fully monetized. We got a hint as to a monetization celebration that will be coming up from Scratch and Pete PA, but he did do a thank you and reflection video that was a little bit different than his usual thing. We joined him for a premiere last week, but this is a creator who truly has my back. He was able to catch a question from Kelly and Tammy's Journey asking about swapping playlists. I've got to get She Stole My Thunder on the wheel. When we talk about swapping playlists, it's a simple arrangement where you're agreeing to run a playlist of videos for another creator. They're agreeing to run a playlist of videos for you. and you're only obligated to run it, not necessarily sit and watch every single second of every video. So it's something you could do when you sleep, when you eat, when you work, when you go out, in another window on your computer or on another device. Makes it really easy to do, and you can imagine by getting a lot of different creators to run an entire playlist for you, your watch hours are really going to stack up while you're helping them. The reason I push it here on Superchat is there's a couple of extra benefits. When somebody runs an entire playlist of your videos, they're running every video from beginning to end. That can bump up the averages on your entire channel for retention, and then as well, it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. So if anybody wants to do that, just please say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and the magic will follow, I'm sure. She Stole My Thunder, I think, sent a highlighted milestone message through the chat. Thank you for the I don't know if that's kind words. I want to say kind words. But thank you for that, She Stole My Thunder. That's been an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for a long, long time. She Stole My Thunder was actually featured about a month or two ago. Mitchy Boo is up here right now, and this is the same creator behind the channel Michelin Doll. Sorry, I called it Michelin Vlog earlier, Michelin Doll. We'll look at both of these channels in a second. Mitchy Boo has over 3,400 subscribers right now and is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. I'm still getting to know the channel, so I'm going to take your latest video, Elderberry Tea boosts up your immune system. I'm going to take that video, put it in my catch-up list, if I pronounced any of that stuff properly at all. I'm going to use that to catch up. Charlene Heel is in the house. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think Charlene Heel is still a member, right? With her second channel. So I'm going to get that onto the wheel. And then when we look at Michelin Doll, we see a second channel from the same creator. We see that Mitchy Boo wants to bring us delicious looking content, and I hope everybody will head over to that channel. But she's also got 1,800 subscribers, well on the way towards 1,900 on this second channel, where they're bringing us a little more variety. So I'm going to take another video from this channel as well and put that in my catch-up list. I should have took the IKEA one. I love IKEA. And then we'll keep going. Inspire so many. I'm 600 away from 1K. Yes, TuberChat is 96,000 away from 100K. Actually, our dear friend Happy Lux hit 100K this past week, so I hope everybody will take a moment to get over to Happy Lux's channel and congratulate him. I'm sure we will have an unboxing video coming up soon because he's ordering his silver play button as we speak. So, Be Amazing Sylvia is up right now. We'll see what she's got going on her channel for today. I was lucky to catch her the other day, and she was helping people connect. As always, you'll always be able to find new friends when you're with Be Amazing Sylvia. She originally comes to us through the Drop the Link Day crew, but she's been a dear friend for a very long time, since the beginning of TuberChat. She recently passed 4,000 subscribers, but is already well on the way towards 4,100. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And it's pure variety on her channel, but you will find shorts, videos, and live streams. Some of those are dedicated specifically to helping people connect. I'm just going to take another video from her because I see that I've fallen behind a little bit. I'm going to take your happy birthday to your fur baby video. I'm going to put that in the catch-up list, and then next up will be Derek's Journey. So thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Mitchy Boo. Thank you, Derek's Journey. I really do appreciate this extra generosity. For that reason, we're putting these channels up right away, and then we will get back to spinning the wheel, and then we'll add some more names to our chat list to our wheel from our chat list in a little while. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, She Stole My Thunder. Super chats and super stickers. I have had glitches myself where I've tried to get in and give somebody one or the other, If it hasn't worked, if anything on YouTube does not work the way it should, the very first step is to reset your whole device. I know it sounds like a bit of a headache, but whether you're on a computer, a tablet, a phone, or anything else, you want to reset the whole thing. I know it doesn't make sense that should work, but it often does, especially if you think you're banned on a channel. If you can't chat, that's the first step to try. And sometimes that fixes a few things. The other thing too is if you have more than one account, then logging in and out of different things can cause a bit of a glitch with YouTube as well. But those are just things to try. So Derek's Journey is up here right now. Another creator that dropped a super chat. Crocheting with Leanne's doing the same thing. So we're going to look at her channel next, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. Derek's Journey wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else. But you can see an example of the generosity in this creator with how many featured channels they have on their front page. Now, I'm not saying that I necessarily recommend doing this or setting up your page this way. I just want to point out the fact that Derek's Journey is doing this. He's an advocate for helping others hit milestones and grow their channels. Andre Southgate brings us prize fighting. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Derek's Journey is also fully monetized. Lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when you get there. When you look down here, about 10 days ago, Derek's Journey dropped a video that was actually a taste test of Purple Monster energy drinks. And I don't have a purple one with me, but I have a regular one here just to show you. One of these days I'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at Superchat, and you'll see that I've got a refrigerator that I can just literally reach beside the desk and start grabbing stuff right away, and that's entertaining as well. But Derek's Journey does a lot of variety on their channel. Now, first of all, like I said, they want to motivate us with fitness. They do a lot of challenges. They get a lot of other creators involved. And it's wonderful to see collaborations like this. But Derek's Journey gives us a great look at their family life behind the channel as well. And they take us on adventures, they do product reviews, and it could be just random videos mixed in. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety on this channel. And again, they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Let me just grab their latest video for a second here. And then I'm going to also go to a second channel from the Derek's Journey family called You Never Know with Jeannie and Jaden. This channel was featured last weekend, and they promised to bring us more variety while being involved in some of the fitness challenges that we've seen before. This channel plans to be pure variety, so there'll be a lot to witness and see on this channel. Right now they're bringing us shorts and videos, so we're looking forward to more. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 subscribers they're going to be thinking about. Thank you one more time, Derek's Journey, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for the same reason, Crocheting with Leanne is going to skip the wheel and come up as well. So, Crocheting with Leanne has 742 subscribers. This is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in the Tuber Chat family, somebody who was recently featured. Crocheting with Leanne brings us a lot of different crocheting, more than anything else on her channel, including scarves, shawls, blankets, ponchos, and Graphgans. But this creator also writes patterns for others to be able to create those kind of products as well. Sylvia's Daily Positivity, forgive me, I forgot again to drop your second channel there. I'm going to do that in a second before I move on to spinning the wheel. I can see I'm behind with Crocheting with Leanne. I just wanted to grab another video. But you can see that this creator is bringing us live streams as well as videos. And I don't think they've gotten into shorts yet, but I think shorts might be an idea for the future. And you can see a bit more variety on this channel as well. Crocheting with Leanne is an extremely kind-hearted creator, often being caught saying things like, if there's anything I can do, let me know. And I think that's wonderful and speaks to the generosity in this creator's mind. So, as well, let me just skip back to Sylvia's Daily Positivity. When we have creators with more than one channel, I try to remember to put up both channels when I have them on the screen. and occasionally I forget. I've done that to Makeup Mom and Son a million times. I don't know how many creators I've forgotten that with. But Sylvia's Daily Positivity is the same creator, as you can see, behind Be Amazing Sylvia, but this is where she wants to motivate us, obviously, with shorter bits of information and encouragement. Now, I'm just going to take her latest video. I know it's very short, put it in my catch-up list, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her here. We want to get this channel moving towards the 300 subscribers we know she's thinking about. God's Soldiers Ministry, good to see you in the house. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat with a slight name change, but it's good to have you here, so thank you for coming in. Makeup Mom and Son's coming up right now. She's got a birthday live stream coming up in about 25 minutes. We're still going to be on for another hour and a half after that, but we will go and raid her afterwards. But let's look at what she's got going on her channel right now. She's here as a moderator and a gold member, so we get to see her channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as her link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Thank you, Sylvia's Daily Positivity. I really do appreciate your extra generous support. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat that anybody's mentioned, like a question or a comment. Just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll try to catch it the next time around. And then Makeup Mom and Son now has 1,500 subscribers. She's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And then as well, here is the video I'm talking about. She's got a birthday live stream starting soon, and we will go and raid that after Tuber Chat. She's usually on for hours and joined by many, panelists. I don't know exactly what she has planned for today, but we can probably imagine, for those of you who've known Michelle behind Makeup Mom and Son for any amount of time, you know that she loves entertaining. It's almost like a house party, almost like what you'd imagine with a dinner party or something like that. Everybody's kind of hanging out and chit-chatting, and the conversation can go just about anywhere. This creator started live streaming somewhere between a year and a half ago. And when she started, I think if I remember the story right, her live stream lasted over 4 hours or close to it, and she was rated 3 times. And that just speaks to the generosity of this creator to have so much overwhelming support come back. Now, she does a lot of makeup on her channel. She does a lot of product reviews, unboxings. She does monthly subscription services, but she changes them up so we have different content on the channel all the time. As well, Makeup Mom and Son does an interview series, and I've been honored to have been a part of that as well. You'll be introduced to a lot of different YouTube channel owners, and those are there are a few familiar faces from the Tuber Chat family. You'll be introduced to a lot more, like for instance, there's Unstable TV and Janetti's Corner here as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Makeup Mom and Son. She's been a dear friend for a very long time. And then thank you, Rich New Design, for coming in. KCT for Real is still in the house. Thank you for being here for the first time. Jeremy D-Day's coming up right now. This is a creator who I've been connected to for about 2.5 years. He's been here since the beginning of Tuber Chat, and it's interesting that after 400 episodes, he's still coming back to grow his channel, support people the right way. Jeremy D-Day supports on all of my channels, and I just want you to hear that so that you know what kind of support you can expect back from this creator. He's got 523 subscribers on this channel that brings us pure variety, but he's actually got a second, I want to really say first channel that we're going to go and look at as well, called JD Knight 7. This is where I originally met this creator, now with over 4,300, almost 4,400 subscribers. So I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards that milestone as well. I did forget, and thank you, Scratch and PPA. I literally just said 5 minutes ago that I sometimes skip second channels for creators, and I have done it to Makeup Mom and Son 100 times, and Caden Plays It is the second channel from this creator. I did it again, and this is what I mean. You've seen Scratch and PPA catch at least 2 of my mistakes today. And then it just makes me laugh at how you must wonder to yourself, You know, I know a lot of people talk about live streaming and saying they're a little bit nervous about doing their first live stream. But I promise you, once you've done it a few times, you're not even going to remember the first live stream or not much about it. But it doesn't really matter. The silly little simple things that go on, the journey continues and things just keep growing anyway. I know I'm talking nonsense, but I laugh at how many mistakes I make every day. I just want that to be encouragement for everybody, because you can see we've done Tuber Chat now 445 times, and still there continues to be mistake after mistake. So Caden Plays It is a channel dedicated to the son of Makeup Mom and Son. More than anything else, they bring us video gameplay, but there's a bit more variety on this channel. We want to encourage this young creator by pushing their channel a little bit farther towards the 40 subscribers that they're thinking about. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. And if anybody has not already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Pardon me, I thought the mic was off. And Kristen Welton is coming up right now. This is my love. She is here as a member and a moderator, but she has her own channel. She does her own thing here, and she does a lot of variety. AG Born Jamaican is in the house, and they happen to be a member. So I've got them on the wheel. Outgoing Azzy's in the house. Good to see you here. Wellness with Tammy. Good to have you in the house as well. Forgive me for not welcoming you earlier if I didn't yet. I saw you come in a moment ago. And then hopefully we're not missing anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. When we look at Kristen Welton's channel, we see a lot of beauty products. She both does get ready with me and get unready with me type videos. She's had great success with shorts, hitting almost 20 and almost 30,000 views, in line somewhat with the success of Makeup Mom and Son with the shorts as well. It's great to see some of the activity that's being had on some of these shorts videos. Kristen Welton is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Lately, what she's doing more than anything else are product reviews and unboxings, as well as the shorts in between. And she's doing a lot of sponsored videos, but she's trying to mix up the content so that we have new things to see. And I don't mention it enough, but she actually is one of the few creators to put bloopers in almost every video, and they're very entertaining. She mixes it up, so sometimes they're at the beginning, sometimes at the end, sometimes halfway through, and then as well she chops up her channel into a lot of playlists and series. She's done collaborations with other creators, a few interviews, and I'm just going to take her latest video, add it into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with her as well. She's on her way towards 1,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Professional Paranormal Research, good to see you in the house. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, and even if it's been a little while, it's always good to have you back in the house. Candid Explorer's here. Good to see you in the house as well. She is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat from upstate New York, which is probably only a couple of hours from where we are in Ontario, Canada. Scratch and PPA is coming up right now. Candid Explorer is getting added to our Wheel of Doom. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and possibly even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signals sent in to the YouTube algorithm. And then Scratch and PPA is up here right now with 1,260 or so subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that he's thinking about. Now, Scratch and PPA has done a couple of interesting things on his channel over the last couple of weeks. He put out a teaser video and had us wondering what might be in store for Scratch and Pete PA. There is still a bit of wonder lingering, but this creator also brought us a special reflection and appreciation video because Scratch and Pete PA is now officially monetized. And then as well, the Scratch Challenge continues. As you can see, there is a hint in the thumbnail right here on the latest video from last Tuesday. He always premieres on Tuesdays. And in his video series, for those of you who haven't met Scratch and Pete PA yet, you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. David Collier Camping, good to see you in the house. Sorry, Dave Collier Camping. Come Hither with Heather is here from Australia. Good to hear you. Good to see you in the chat. Inspire so many. Thank you for the share on Discord. I really do appreciate that. I always mention our most popular social networks just because it's more habit than anything else. I know there's tons of stuff out there. I never really mention Snapchat, TikTok, or Pinterest. But I do appreciate shares anywhere that you can. Discord obviously is something that's just still becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And then of course Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, same as Scratch and Pete PA. And we have a couple places where you can share your videos, like a subreddit for those of you who use that. Twitter, we have a special list over there, and then we have a Facebook group where people can share their videos. So hopefully inspiration can be taken from the way that Scratch and Pete PA has married in the outside social networks to build interactivity into his video series. It sets it apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. And then as well, like I said, he premieres every Tuesday. There is a rush and flood of support that comes in because he is one of the most supportive creators that I have met, literally seeming to be everywhere all the time supporting others. All of our moderators have channels of their own. They all do different things, and they are all dear friends of mine and have been for a very long time. They're dear friends of each other, and they will all allow and encourage everybody to meet more friends and family members for your channels when you're visiting any of their streams or premieres. So I hope you'll connect with all of them. Rich Cat Ranch is up here right now, and that's a bit of a story for a tweet that I found today, including Mind Forked and Oracles and Beyond. Let me have a look here. Woman Outdoors has come in. I was lucky to catch them finally on another live stream. I've got them on the wheel. They are here from Pennsylvania. And then thank you, Charlene Heel, for the share. I really do appreciate that. Rich Cat Ranch, thanks for the tweet. We always tweet here in Superchat, or I try to if I don't accidentally send it on the wrong account, which we've seen. But anybody that tweets or retweets for Superchat gets added into a special Twitter list where you can meet over 150 creators that are both here in the Superchat family and active on Twitter, and you know are willing to share for others. So if you're the kind of person who enjoys sharing for others, you will likely meet more friends over there that you can trade favors with and maybe get some outside traffic coming into your videos and channels from Twitter. Bridge Beyond, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Rich Cat Ranch is up right now. I ran into a tweet just before we started today that was sent out by Mind Forked, and they were talking about meeting Oracles and Beyond and Rich Cat Ranch. And it was just coincidence that Rich Cat Ranch was being featured here on Superchat while Mind Forked was visiting. And they just put up a video to show us what happened that day. I haven't had a chance to see it, but I'm looking forward to going and watching that. In the meantime, I'm just going to take the latest video from Rich Cat Ranch and put this into my catch-up list to stay caught up with them. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including Super Chats and memberships when we get there. This is Richard and Kathy. I hope everybody will watch their introduction video, but you'll want to make sure you're connecting with a video much longer than that. We need at least 3 minutes. These couple here, 4 minutes and 5 minutes. Even this 327 is probably perfect to connect with, and you'll get a lot of variety on this channel, including a lot of shorts. They've got a lot of animals to show us running around the ranch, and hopefully everybody will find as much fun and amusement in them as I have over the last little while. Like I said, they were recently featured. I got a chance to go through a bit of their content. Come Hither with Heather, thank you for that membership. I really do appreciate that, because that's a silver membership. That means that Come Hither with Heather will be seen every single day, and the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream starting tomorrow. And then as well, I'm going to add them onto the Wheel of Doom right this second, because we always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And up right now is Woman Outdoors, and they've got a little bit of luck, because you see that as soon as they came in, I put them on the wheel, and then they came up right away. And then Outgoing as you're broken, don't have any money. Join the club, my friend. Outgoing as he always has interesting things going on his channel, but he has thousands upon thousands of subscribers, so I don't imagine that finance is going to be a problem for very long, because he's probably going to be raking it in from YouTube soon enough. Woman Outdoors has 847 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 900 that she's thinking about. Woman Outdoors comes to us from Pennsylvania and is able to bring us a look at all 4 seasons and the way that she's dealing with the different elements while camping, outdoor cooking, fishing, and engaging in bushcraft, as well as looking at different types of knives and other tools. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find on this channel. She's bringing us all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. She was also recently featured on Superchat, and I had a pleasure going through a few of her videos, getting a real look at what can go on in the outdoors. What I love about this channel is the fact that she can bring us all 4 seasons, and I really think that that's something that will give us an opportunity to learn from this creator, as well as be entertained and inspired by. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Come Hither with Heather took over, actually, with that membership as our stream boss now. They knocked out Derek's Journey, which I'm sure he's happy about. But let me get the Weightlifting Geek up here right now, and I'll clean up my wheel a little bit. What I'm talking about with stream boss there is the video game life meter that you see under my camera, and every membership and super chat knocks a little bit of life off of the stream boss. The last person to knock that out becomes the next stream boss and takes over and gets a bit of extra exposure for a little while. For that reason, Devil Dog, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That is an incredibly supportive creator. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Devil Dog regularly. And the Weightlifting Geek is up here right now. This is another creator who happens to be a member. Thank you, Home Bartending with John, for the tweet. I really do appreciate that. The Weightlifting Geek brings us all 3 types of content as well, including shorts, videos, and live streams. Now, this creator wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but they always have encouraging and motivating things to say. They will always allow and encourage everybody to meet more friends and family members when you're visiting their channel. They've got 1,200 subscribers right now, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're going to be thinking about. And then as well, they have a second channel that I'm going to show everybody called the Geek Griller ASMR. Now, this creator live streams just about every single day on their main channel, so there's lots to be entertained by with the Weightlifting Geek. But when we look at the Geek Griller ASMR, we also see that ASMR is a huge category on YouTube, so we're looking forward to seeing what they're going to do on this channel. Nicholas Family Adventures, good to see you here. And then TWT TV, it's good to see you in the house as well. And then that's an interesting video, Outgoing Azzy. Arsenic Element, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member as well, so we got them on the Wheel of Doom. Let's spin. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And we're looking at I Am Betty J Gathers, and this is a creator who is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. I Am Betty J Gathers is probably responsible for us gaining literally hundreds of thumbs up for our live streams here in Superchat. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Nova Real Show, good to see you here. Crescent Art Designs is here from Toronto and just posted some new content on their channel. We'll be able to see that as soon as we are through with Tuber Chat for the day. Although in another hour, actually in another few minutes, Makeup Mom and Son's going to start her birthday stream. We'll go and raid that in another hour and a half. We got a long way to go, lots of channels to put on the screen, and we will get to as many as we can, as we always do. I Am Betty J Gathers wants to motivate us with healthy living and healthy eating. More than anything else, she does a lot of videos talking about intermittent fasting. She might also bring us for a haul to show us the kind of things she's buying when she's out. But she also does videos to connect other creators. And when you catch her for a live stream, you'll often find a lot of variety. The conversation can go just about anywhere, but she definitely will allow and encourage people to meet more friends and family members. And I'm sure you will when you're over there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with I Am Betty J Gather. She's obviously a very dynamic and energetic creator and brings a ton of positivity here into the Tuber Chat family, for which I'm grateful. Art and Adventure with Tasha, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then I'm going to have to see in your video, Outgoing Azzy. I haven't seen that one yet. If anybody in the house has the ability to share, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now. But because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm, it could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days, and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. Polly180 Animation Studios, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Up next is Come Hither with Heather, who has just grabbed a membership again, and like I said, is a silver member, so we're going to see this channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. Come Hither with Heather comes to us from Australia, and on their channel, they bring us a bit of variety, but most of what you're going to find are explorations of abandoned locations, as well as paranormal investigations, and then some more variety mixed in between. Although I think we've seen a few of these live tarot reading videos, right? I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I've got a reminder set for this. I'm actually recommending to everybody to set reminders for everything you see, whether it is a premiere or a live stream, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the algorithm. I've done a little bit of experimenting with these things myself, and I insist that it helps, even though there's no way to really document or prove that. But I do recommend it. You'll see me do it here on Tuber Chat all the time. I'm going to take stream replay from you, Afternoon Country Drive. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and I will run that video later. Don Ray B, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. When we look at Come Hither with Heather, we see 621 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 they're now thinking about. I remember not too long ago when they were just about to hit 500. Werner's Adventures has blown right by that as well. These two creators are partners, and they do similar content. Werner's Adventures does a lot of explorations of abandoned locations as well. Home Bartending with John is one of our brand newest members. We're going to put them on the wheel right now. And this is a creator that obviously wants to show us how we can prepare different types of beverages at home, including both the ingredients and the tools that we need to make these things happen. Now they're giving us a few reviews I can see as well, so I'm just going to take the latest one. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. We can see that this creator is also bringing us a lot of shorts, and then I'm still getting to know the channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that comes with this creator. As well, I've noticed that Home Bartending with John is out supporting others over the last little while as well. Even though they've only found Tuber Chat within the last couple of weeks, they've already shown to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with quite a bar setup, as we can see. 73 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the first 100. We know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we possibly can for each other, everybody will be just fine. We see channels hitting new milestones and growing all the time. Thank you so much, Rich New Design, for the share on Twitter. I really do appreciate that. We always tweet on Tuber Chat, so any tweet or retweet that you do, which literally is just a click, results in me adding you into our Twitter list. If you go and you look at the member list on that Twitter list, then you will see that there are over 150 creators that are willing to do the same thing. You might be able to trade some favors over there. The Stock Explorer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if it's just a moment. The Stock Explorer is Nora. She has 2 channels, as a matter of fact, and is an incredibly supportive creator who always engages conversation, and again, seems to literally be everywhere all the time. We're going to take a break for about 3 minutes right now. When we get back, we're going to look at Candid Explorer. All right, we're back and we are looking at stopping our feedback and then taking a gander at Candid Explorer's channel. This is a longtime friend of Superchat, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Candid Explorer recently restarted their channel, so we're still getting to know some of their content. This creator is definitely an advocate for photography, and that is a part of the content that we'll find here, as well as explorations of abandoned locations. And then this creator is bringing us shorts already. I don't think she's live streamed yet, but that might be an idea possibly for the future. This creator is active on the other social networks as well. 67 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 70 that she's thinking about, a little bit closer on the road to the first 100. Like I said, she recently reset and restarted her channel, but has been a long time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, not just here in Superchat, but throughout our family as well. I've seen her many times supporting others when I've bounced in between premieres and live streams for other creators. Kaden Vlogs, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I've got them on the wheel because they happen to be a member. I haven't added any names to our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to do that in another second here. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs, good to see you here. So let me just get a couple of channels. KCT for Real is brand new here in Superchat today. So we're looking at that channel for the first time, but I've got them on the wheel. And then as well, I'm going to add Life with Mountain Folk. And they were recently featured on Superchat, but they're incredibly supportive creators as well. And I'll bring one more. Hopefully I bring it every day is still with us. And then we'll get to spinning the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And you will probably find that Makeup Mom and Son has likely started their birthday live stream right now. And we're going to be on for about another hour and a half, but we will go and raid that after Superchat today. So we'll get our chance to go and wish her a happy birthday and spread generosity over there as well. She's usually on for hours, so I'm quite confident she'll be on after Superchat. She'll be on long after Superchat. AG Born Jamaican is here with over 4,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 4,200 they're thinking of. The Stock Explorer, like I said, seems to be everywhere all the time. And they are not only unbelievably supportive, but they always engage conversation. And that's a great service to any host. So it's wonderful that they're able to do that. Some of us might wonder how on earth Nora is able to keep up with everybody so much. AG Born Jamaican, I've just taken your latest video, put it into my catch-up list. This is a long-time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, but they were recently gifted a membership, and that is a really cool thing that we've seen a few creators do here in Superchat now. Serenity Studio Art, Annabelle TV, and Emotion had all done that. Look, Emotion's coming up right now. It's just coincidence. This is a talented singer and songwriter who's actually here as a moderator and a member, a gold member. So we see his channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as his link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Now, when we look for Emotion, we find that this channel has, first of all, a very short name, but a very popular word for a name. So this creator still struggles with the search results and will for a little while. The more we search, find, and click on each other's names, the more we will rise up the search results, all of us, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for our particular channels. I just typed something into the chat there that you can copy and paste or type out if you need to find this creator, and we use Emotion New Soul. The reason why is because this is an official artist channel, and this is a talented singer and songwriter who brings us new soul R&B music on their channel, usually in the form of music videos. I'm just going to take their latest comment compilation. I thought I watched this, but I might have done that with another account. I've got it in my catch-up list. Sometimes this creator brings us his original music in the form of compilations, and those can be premieres or live streams, and then as well they round out the channel with a lot of shorts and reaction videos as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Emotion. And then I'm just going to show you their second channel as well, Writing with Emotion New Soul. This is where we get to see this same singer and songwriter bring us a behind-the-scenes look at how the music is made, as well as the man behind the music. This channel is also rounded out with a few compilations, as well as shorts and reaction videos as well. With 721 subscribers, we'd love to push Writing with Emotion New Soul towards the 800 he's thinking about. And if we look back at his original channel, we see that he's fully monetized with super chats and a newly revamped membership program available to support him with when we get there. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who is coming up next. I got to clean the wheel up a bit. Lori's Tech Time will be up right now. This creator brings us some creative variety on her channel as well. Venom for Life, I thought you weren't going to be here for very long, but actually Venom for Life's been here since the beginning of the stream. So I've got Venom for Life on the wheel now. I keep misspelling it too. I should know by now. And now we've got it. So Lori's Tech Time is coming up. I think she put a new avatar up. And this is a creator who's actually doing well here on YouTube, but also on Instagram. And then this creator brings us a bit of variety, but what you're going to find more than anything else are tech reviews of different types of electronic gadgets. You know, like here's an iPhone here. There is Apple Pencil. She's talking about one of the creative programs or apps here as well. And she also does monthly subscriptions for Gadget Discovery Club, where she brings us tech gadgets there as well. When you look at her channel, you'll also find that this creator brings us live streams. And I wasn't sure about shorts yet. I forget whether... Yeah, she's doing shorts, of course. But Lori's Tech Time also is doing a lot of video gameplay lately and playing with viewers, which is really cool. Now, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her, and when you do catch her for one of those live streams, you'll get a warm welcome as always, but you will also be allowed and encouraged to meet more friends and family members when you're there. Carbs Homestead is still in the house. Thank you for still being here. Now, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. James Gipe is another growth stream where you'll be able to meet lots more friends and family members. Thank you for that thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. James Gipe's been a friend for a long, long time. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Lori's Tech Time. She recently crossed 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully we'll have that channel monetized soon enough. We're looking at Mr. Fulton Mraz now. This is a creator who's been with TuberChat from the very beginning. I believe I've been connected to Mr. Fulton Mraz for about 2.5 years. He's put up a new avatar, a very dashing looking photo there, which is great to see. Mr. Fulton Mraz has over 2,000 subscribers and brings pure variety on their channel. They do a lot of sharing on the outside social networks, and you'll see that Mr. Fulton Mraz has done a lot of interviews of different creators as well. I've been honored to have been a part of that. You'll see a lot of familiar faces there, but you'll be introduced to a lot of other YouTubers who have been supportive to Mr. Fulton Mraz along the way as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him, and it's interesting to see that after 440 episodes of TuberChat, Mr. Fulton Mraz is still coming around to support and meet new friends and family members the right way. KCT for Real is a brand new connection for TuberChat today. This is the first time this creator's here. We're getting a first look at their channel right now. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your 13-minute video here, and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat and have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And are you... So KCT for Real is Canadian. I wonder how far away you are from us. I happen to be in or close to Niagara Falls. And Boyer Coffee Enterprises is Lenny the Lawyer live with a second of 3 channels. Hopefully everybody will connect with him. He's another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who shares legal information on his 3 channels. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. KCT for Real was in Ottawa. I actually went up there on my personal channel, and I was covering some of the convoy that was there during the month of February. That was a bit of a wild time over there. But I'm hoping to get back there sometime soon. Kristen Welton and I actually visited there a couple of summers ago. I'm starting to wonder if it might be an idea for us to think about heading back over there. It's only about 6 hours away from where we are. Life with Mountain Folk has 606 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they'll be thinking about. Life with Mountain Folk was recently featured on TuberChat. I'm just going to check out what they've got going on in their videos. I'm going to just take something from your front page here, and I'm just going to take your hiking through an old hemlock forest. I'm going to put that into my catch-up list. They've redesigned their front page here. They've moved some stuff around, and then I see you've got... I'm just going to watch this Pigeon Forge video as well. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. They were recently featured, like I had said. I see I'm going to fall behind with you right away too. Their channel is focused on the great outdoors, which includes parks and recreation in their area, as well as travel to other areas like the Great Smoky Mountains in Central Florida when they are outside of Georgia. And then they go to classic car shows. They bring us relaxation videos, taste test reviews, historic locations, museums, and other events. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find on that channel. And I'm going to look forward to another couple of videos there. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is coming up onto the wheel. They happen to be a member. Let me spin. We'll see who's up next. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Venom for Life is coming up right now. They've actually been here since the beginning of the stream. I don't think they were expecting to. They put out a premiere while we were running as well, so there'll be brand new content on this channel. But Venom for Life's been a longtime friend of TuberChat, and it's great to see that they're just about to hit 900 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer today, maybe even up and over that milestone. Venom for Life literally just put this out not too long, about a half an hour after TuberChat must have started. So there's brand new content right here. I'm going to put that video into my catch-up list just to see what they've got going on with the Slipknot video. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. But they've been a friend of TuberChat for a very, very, very long time. And as well, they've got some shorts here. I wonder if they've streamed lately, or if that might be an idea for a while. Yeah, just a month ago. So hopefully they'll start doing some more streams as well. But Venom for Life's done lots and lots and lots of that. And now that we're in the second half of the live stream, we're going to move a little bit faster. But we still got well over an hour to go. There's lots of time to put lots of channels on the wheel and the screen. I'm going to get some more names from our chat list very soon, as a matter of fact. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is coming up. We'll see what they've got going on. They've got actually 4 channels. We'll look at a couple of them right now. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder brings us pure variety, but this is another creator that I've been connected to for about 2.5 years. He's been there since the beginning of Superchat. Now, I talk about generosity. I talk about creators who have become friends, and we all find that in our YouTube journeys, right? Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was so unbelievably supportive to me on my other channel and here in Superchat in the beginning, before we ever started, that he was the first creator chosen out of the Superchat family to be featured on episode number 2. And if you can imagine, now 443 episodes later, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is still coming around to support. As a matter of fact, just a couple of months ago, we collaborated by coincidence. He was playing on his gaming channel another a game that I had also played. When we look at Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream, these are just 2 of his 4 channels. But we get to see a game that he plays often, this 8-ball pool. And that's just something I had played over the years, but I noticed that he did, and I kind of joked for a while we should get together and play. And one night, late, he was doing a live stream playing, and I said, hey, you just started, let me hop in and we'll play. And so we did for about an hour, so you can see a bit of a online, it's just an iPhone app, but or like I'm sure it's on Android too, but it's a very popular game, and you can see me battle it out with Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream. So he's monetized, obviously, on both channels, over 3,000 subscribers here, fully monetized. Like I said, you can support him with super chats and memberships when you get there. And then so Boyer Coffee Enterprises is asking how many people in the chat use more than one mic at the same time. He's thinking about using a lavalier, which is the kind of mic that you wear like on your shirt or on a piece of clothing and hang, and a Blue Yeti, which is an extremely popular microphone that is very similar in style to this Razer Siren X. That's what this is. I also have a Kaio, but that's the one I use as my microphone. It's got a webcam and a ring light built in, but I only use the microphone portion of it. I have not used 2 at a time. I've actually got some interesting stuff coming up on my personal channel in a couple more weeks, and I'm going to be getting into using professional microphones and mixers, and we're going to do some testing, and I'm going to have a pretty bad boy setup going on, so you'll see how we can utilize different settings and different ideas when it comes to streaming. So let's spin the wheel. Thank you, Boyer Coffee Enterprises, for that super chat. We'll look at their channel right away for that reason, and then I spun the wheel already. We'll get back to Arsenic Element in a moment. Now, Boyer Coffee Enterprises is just one of 3 channels from Lenny the Lawyer Live, and this is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who seeks to bring us legal information on their channel. There is a difference between legal advice, which is something that is given when you are in the presence of an attorney, and then there is legal information that can be very educational. I believe every single person, almost everybody, is going to have some use for some legal information, and it's not going to be just some use. It's going to be very important when it comes up. So Lenny the Lawyer Live is building a catalog of content that can help us, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him. I'm just going to show you his other 2 channels. My Smart Jewish Lawyer is a 3rd channel from this creator, where he seeks to bring us some more legal information. These channels are just starting, but I hope everybody will support this creator. He's been an extremely generous supporter to TuberChat for a long time. And then as well, Lenny the Lawyer Live. is where we know this creator best. And with 145 subscribers, we'd love to push him a little bit farther towards the 200 that he's thinking about. I'm just going to keep your latest video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with this channel. And then again, thank you very much for that super chat. For that reason, we put that channel up right away. Arsenic Element is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on. And in another 5 minutes or less, I will add some names to our wheel from our chat list. So as well, if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right this minute, but also could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther because of the engagement signal sent into the YouTube algorithm, both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay. Arsenic Element is growing a few different things on their channel, but more than anything else, what they want to bring us is ideas for how we can grow different types of peppers. I know that that is a really, really big thing. People who, a lot of people who seem to really enjoy tasting and trying different types of peppers, not necessarily just for the heat, but I know that they really enjoy it. It becomes a topic of conversation, almost a hobby. If nothing else, I've got a lot of friends very much into this. I can't take the heat the way that they can, so I stay right away from it. Everything's mild for me. But I do enjoy the different flavors that come along with a lot of these peppers. So it's interesting to see Arsenic Element is bringing us all three types of content, I believe. Let me make sure I'm not mistaken here. They bring us shorts and videos, and then could I be mistaken again? I probably do this 100 times. Yes, maybe we'll see some streams from this creator soon enough. But with 316 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest giveaway video, and I'm putting that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, then please just mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I Bring It Every Day is coming up right now, and we'll see what they've got going on. Yeah, Don Ray B, me too. I wish I could. I really do. But if I'm going to eat something spicy, I have to like get my head into it for days. It's got to be like we're going out this Sunday for wings, and I've got to like mentally prepare or something like that. Apparently, Frank's Red Hot has a mild wing sauce, but I don't know if they have a standard mild Frank's Red Hot, which wouldn't make sense, but I wish that they would. I love, love, love the taste of that stuff, but I have to take it in small doses. Actually, what I've done several times, if making French fries, let's just say, we have an air fryer and Kristen will often air fry them, but if I'm to make them, I just usually bake them. And I know it's very different than deep frying, but I've become used to it. But one of the things that I've done many times is just taken Frank's Red Hot and put them all over a bunch of French fries kind of before they bake or during the baking process. It makes the flavor come out and doesn't seem to be too overwhelming. And then thank you, Mr. Fulton Mraz, for the promotion. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Boyer Coffee Enterprises. I have to say I'm not surprised, even though I've never heard of that particularly. But I know there's something about like chocolate and peppers. There's like, I think you can get like chocolate that's got like heat from peppers in it, if I'm not mistaken. Rich new design goes for something a little more up my alley. Ruffles chips and some dip there. I've been known to eat an unreasonable amount of that in my day. I Bring It Every Day is here with 525 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. They're posting frequently this past couple of weeks. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit. And I see you're streaming as well, which is great to see. And they're also bringing us shorts. So all three types of content on this channel. A longtime crafter and a woman with varied interest, including knit and crochet. So there should be a lot of that you'll find on this channel, as well as visiting antique shops and flea markets, which is cool to see as well. So let's spin the wheel. I did say I was going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to do that in another moment. And I got to clean up the wheel a little bit. I've still got Be Amazing Sylvia on there for a while, but she's already been up. And then Corinne's Life had a vacation get cut short, but happens to find themselves at home. Corinne's Life has been a dear friend for a very long time, a fellow Canadian. She's here as a moderator and a member. And so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Her channel literally encompasses everything that is Corinne's life. And that can be their family life in the form of vlogs or random videos, a lot of product reviews, unboxings. They've filmed a bit of their vacation, hopefully some more. So they'll have some videos likely to put up. I know Corinne's been very busy. She's always busy. And then I'm just going to take this heading to Newfoundland. Forgive me for being behind with these, but I'm going to put that in my catch-up list for now. I'm actually going to put the loading the ferry as well. I can catch up with those videos. Corinne's Life as well is bringing us all three types of content: shorts, videos, live streams. This creator will often do almost a chit-chat random live stream, have other panelists come up with them. They bring us a lot of variety, and this is a creator who's not afraid to experiment as well and try different types of content. So Corinne's Life as well happens to be a small business owner. She does a lot of printing. That can include anything from shirts to hats to mugs like this one that you're looking at right now, and then as well just about anything that can be printed. She gives us a behind the scenes look at how that stuff can be made, sometimes in the form of live streams, sometimes in the form of videos where she shows us what she's been working on. And it's great to know that this creator will both show us the process but also can be used as a resource when we think about merchandise for our own businesses and channels. So again, she's been a dear friend for a long time, and she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Boyer Coffee Enterprises, Corinne's Life does t-shirts right now, as a matter of fact. So let's oh, I did promise I was going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. I'm going to do that right this moment. I'm just spinning. We'll get another channel ready to go. Andre Southgate hopefully is still in the house with us. Annabelle TV's coming up right now. This creator brings fun everywhere that they go. A little bit of comedy often comes along with it. We'll get Andre Southgate onto the wheel. Now I got to make sure that they're here. Makeup Mom and Son is celebrating their birthday with a special live stream right now. As a matter of fact, they just started about a half an hour ago. I'm expecting that they're going to be on long after we're done. So we will go over there and raid after Tuber Chat. We will have another hour to go. Lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen. But I just got to make sure that we've still got some of the creators here that I'm going to be adding onto the Wheel of Doom, because they might have gone over there. We usually don't do that, right? When you're live streaming, you don't necessarily want to open the door for other people to go. But Makeup Mom and Son has been a dear friend to us for a very long time. And in the spirit of doing as much as we possibly can for each other, we want to make sure that she has a good celebration for her birthday. She does a lot to help other creators. She is a very, very, very busy girl, and we don't know how she fits it in, as a matter of fact. So it's wonderful to be able to support her, especially on such a wonderful birthday milestone. I'm just going to take the latest video from Annabelle TV. It looks like a little more variety here, and this one says it's a collaboration, so that'll be cool. Annabelle TV does a lot of product reviews and unboxings on their channel, but they're almost in a mukbang style, but they do some gardening as well, challenges, they tell us food reviews, and there's always fun and humor in everything that they do. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're making me laugh. Yes, absolutely adorable. If I was to have picked a word to describe this creator, that would have been the one. So Annabelle TV, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 700 subscribers that they're now thinking about. Nikki D Music and More and David Collier Camping is on the wheel. Hopefully those creators are still with us. I'll check in a second. And then the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is coming up on the screen right now. We'll see what they've got going on for us. And let me just see. Nikki D Music and More might not be here. I think Dave Collier Camping is here, and Andre Southgate may not be here. So I'll check those out. Andre Southgate, just let me know if you're here, please. And Nikki D Music and More, just please let me... Oh, there you are. Okay. I've got you on the wheel. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is up right now, 457 subscribers, and they've got a shout out here for Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. This is another friend of Tuber Chat, so I'm great to see that collaboration. I'm going to take that video, put it in my catch-up list. I see you've got some appetizers that you're going to be making. I've got my notification on for that. It's going to be about a week from now. And there's Triple Threat right there in their featured channels, which is really, really cool. Thank you for this. You've got that highlighted at the bottom. I do appreciate that. Lonnie Songs and Other Things is here. I know you were live right before Tuber Chat. Forgive me for not making it in there today. I run a pretty tight schedule on Fridays. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, let me just hit their About page for a second. A small 1.5 acre homestead, living in a double-wide mobile home. They're headed into their senior years, empty nesters, and loving life. They raise chickens, ducks, and turkeys. They garden, do arts, crafts, home canning, cooking low-carb meals. I'm reading it, but I'm trying to race through it. And then as well, a bit more fun on their channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They want to motivate us in a spiritual way as well. So always positivity on that channel. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's coming up. If anybody in the house right now would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Hilda DC is coming up right now. She's part of our moderator squad. All of the moderators here in Tuber Chat are dear friends of mine. They have been for a long time. They're dear friends of each other. They all have channels of their own, and they will all allow and encourage people to meet more friends and family members when we're with them. So I hope you'll connect with all of them. Hilda DC is a very much loved and well-respected creator. This is somebody who is one of the most encouraging and positive creators that I have met. When you join her for her content, you will find positive affirmations constantly coming from both the creator and her content. She even gets the robots involved if you can catch her for a premiere or a live stream. She does mukbang style challenges and product reviews on her channel more than anything else, but she's also had smashing success with shorts, and she does a lot of live streams where she brings on panelists to join with her. She joins other people and shares content in that way, and she is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. So Hilda DC has almost 1,900 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards that milestone. And her live chat, when you can catch her for a premiere or live stream, rivals those of Scratch and PPA, faster than Tuber Chat, maybe Garden State Gardener for Sunday Fun Day. It is just a wild time over there, and that's because she supports so many creators and is so unbelievably encouraging. Pardon me. Charlene Heel is coming up right now. We'll see what Charlene Heel has got going on. She's an extremely dynamic creator who is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. And she brings that here in Tuber Chat with a lot of engagement in our chats as well. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to get that done. But you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Ace Flaw 1, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm getting Don Ray B onto our Wheel of Doom. The BC Family Dispatcher is here. Rich New Design is on the wheel as well. And let's talk about Charlene Heel for a second. Like I said, a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She wants to bring us natural healing, coaching, and transformation on her main channel. She has a second one as well. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And we actually just joined her for her monetization celebration. If anybody didn't get a chance to catch that live stream, I hope you'll go back and watch the replay. I was on panel with her, and she had a few other very influential creators, and she was thoughtful about a couple of questions we could use to answer and hopefully motivate. So it'll be interesting for people to see. Boyer Coffee Enterprises. I'm the king of procrastination. You know that. Lenny Lawyer Live knows that. The Stream Deck sits here now. What is it? We're on month number 8. It's almost 8 months since I've had that thing, but I actually need it for the next thing I'm going to do, so I'm going to try to get that happening. Hope Bus is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's a neighbor from probably only about a half an hour away in the next town north from us in close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. We actually had an in real life meet and greet with Hope Bus, and we hope to get up there very, very, very soon again. They've promised to allow us another second video tour of the Hope Bus, and we'll show you the progress that they've made in this very overwhelming and impressive project. Trish the Natural is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Ace Flaw 1 is at 3,700 subscribers. What a wonderful milestone to have hit. I'm going to take a replay here from Charlene Heel, and then as well we're going to look at her second channel called Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, and see what she's got going on her channel. This is the second channel from Charlene Heel. She promises to bring us the same positivity and motivation here with the added bonus of opportunities to build wealth, which will be really cool. I'm just grabbing another replay here. She's mixing up a lot of content on this channel, so I've got something to catch up with. I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Today's a different kind of day. Makeup Mom and Son is celebrating a birthday live stream. We're going to go over and raid in another 45 minutes or less. I will drop the link shortly, as a matter of fact. Anybody can hop over there anytime. She's been on for a while already. We'll go and raid and give her some birthday blessings. Kaden Vlogs is in the house with 206 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this creator a little bit farther towards the 300 we know they're going to be thinking about. I'm just going to take one of their stream replays and add this into my catch-up list. That should help me get caught up a little bit. We're still getting to know this creator, but they've been here in the Tuber Chat family for a few weeks now. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've shown to be a loyal and dedicated supporter, not to mention a generous creator as well. Let's Try Gardening still in the house. Good to see you here. Rockstar Richie, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I've got Let's Try Gardening on the Wheel of Doom now. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'm moving pretty quickly now because we've already been on close to 2 hours. We still got another 45 minutes that we can stay if everybody would like, but we will go over and raid Makeup Mom and Son and continue on. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members over in her live stream, and then that will be hopefully fun and entertaining for everybody. Outgoing Aziz back in the house. Lonnie Songs and Other Things was live right before Tuber Chat. I didn't get a chance to make it in there. This creator often is actually singing on their streams. When you catch them, they stream every single day. They're bringing us some shorts and other videos as well. So all three types of content on this channel. Lonnie Songs and Other Things has also proven to be a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Baker, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I'm mistaken. This might be your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. We are doing really well at 93 right now. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. Even I have to be reminded, especially when I'm on a phone from time to time. Sometimes you hop into a premiere or a live stream and you get caught up in the conversation and the content right away and forget to give that thumbs up. Usually not for more than a moment or two, but I'm sure it happens to all of us, but I will appreciate those right now as well. Dave Collier Camping has almost 1,100 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that we know they're thinking about as well. I'm just going to take one of their latest videos to catch up with. I'm going to take this 13-minute video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get a little bit caught up with this creator. And we've seen their channel on the screen several times, but we're still getting to know their content. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel coming up. I see Scratch and PPA talking about luck up there. For those of you who haven't followed his last few videos, there's actually some great surprises in there. And I hope everybody will check out Scratch and PPA and watch the last several videos to see what I'm talking about. Let's Try Gardening is up here right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. And it's my pleasure, Dave Collier Camping, for being able to have your channel up. Fridays are usually extremely busy here in Tuber Chat, and it's tough to get to every channel in the chat. We don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not. Today's a bit of a different day because one of our moderators is celebrating a birthday live stream. Makeup Mom and Son's already running, so a lot of people have gone over there early. We're going to go and raid soon. But I'm going to get as many channels on the screen as I can between now and then. I'll drop the link soon too. Let's Try Gardening has 5 subscribers right now. We want to encourage this new channel by pushing them a little bit farther up towards the 10 we know they're thinking about. And I'm just going to take their latest video and put that in my catch-up list. It's not too, pardon me, never too early to start working on watch hours. And we'll get to know this channel as time goes on. Cosmic Cultivators is coming into the chat. Thank you for being here. Cosmic Cultivators comes to us from the homesteading community of channels, but they actually put some consideration into their channel name. We see occasionally creators with very popular names struggle with the search results for a period of time. If you can imagine, even myself, my name is Kevin K, K-A-Y-E, but if you were to type that in, there are another few creators who used to come up before me in the search results. I should be #1 for everybody by now, but that's because it's been years, right? And as a matter of fact, I used to be a DJ in my previous adult life, most of it. But as well, there's actually another DJ, Kevin K, in the United States that's a wedding DJ as well, which is interesting, and on YouTube. So it's kind of funny, and you can see how the search results can be a struggle. And then I'm always good. Thank you, Cosmic Cultivators. Yes, rich new design. It'd be wonderful if we could do that. Mrs. VSNC09 is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Obviously happens to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel right away. They got a birthday stream coming up in a couple of days. I'm actually going to write that down as a note for Sunday. 11 a.m. I actually write my notes with pen and paper more often than anything else. And then Mrs. VSNC09 actually brings us a lot of variety. I've set my notifications for the next couple of things they've got going on. They've got a stream tomorrow, and then as well they've got a stream the next day. So they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. When we get there, they bring us all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. TWTTV, I've got you on the Wheel of Doom now, and then Outgoing Azzy is on there also. Mrs. VSNC09 brings us a bit of variety in all 3 types of content, but what you're going to find on this channel more than anything else is a lot of discussion about the royal family, and that can be both in videos or live streams. But when you can catch this creator for a live stream, you're going to find an extremely engaged live chat. And it's wonderful to see the way that Mrs. VSNC09 is able to lead the conversation while staying up to date and well versed in that subject. So I think inspiration can be taken from that, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Mrs. VSNC09 and seeing what I'm talking about when you get there. She also happens to seem to be everywhere all the time supporting other creators, and I'd love for everybody to get that kind of support coming back for them. You will after you connect with her. So Don Ray B is coming up right now as well. Another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm. And then Don Ray B is extremely motivating. Like when we look at this banner, we see a wonderful thing. Each new day is an opportunity to make your dreams come true. Where this creator, let me read their about page so I can describe it properly. They recently moved to 4 acres. It was an adventure getting there and a dream come true. I'm sure all of us are going to be very encouraged and happy for them to know that this is what happened, what has happened. But they're going to bring us on their journey while they talk about homesteading, and it's a lifestyle change for them. They lived in the Midwest, then moved to Baltimore, and then they wanted to be in the country, and so they moved, buying some land, and they are going to share their homesteading activities with us. So shorts and videos, I don't think they've streamed yet, but let me see if I'm mistaken about that. Don Ray B's been with Tuber Chat, I think, for a few months now, but we're still learning about this channel and the particular brand of content that they're going to bring us. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, but it's wonderful to see, encouraging. That's something myself personally I would just love. Having a property that's really, really big, I mean, obviously would lend itself to a lot of maintenance and chores and things like that, just to look after the property itself. Somebody like me, I don't know if I could quite handle that right this second, which makes me have respect for a lot of people that do. But if, you know, having enough land to, let's say, take a couple of hours to cut the lawn is probably big enough, but I wonder about that. The idea for me would not be to be out in the middle of let's say farmland, you know, with a lot of acreage and stuff like that, but more so to be, let's say, 2 lines outside of a city where the growth is not expected for about 10 years, but you've got enough space that you could engage in a lot of that activity. Then again, Janet Homestead, where you are, shows us how we can engage in a lot of that activities in a much smaller space, which is really cool as well. And then Don Ray B, maybe maybe live streaming will be an idea for the future, but they've already hopped in with somebody else, which is cool. That's often how it starts. We see a lot of creators hop in with each other and share content that way, and then start live streaming themselves later. Trish the Natural was recently featured on Superchat. I love the presentation on this channel. I talk about it often because this obviously is a dynamic creator, but these bright, bold headshots really make this creator recognizable. I think that's going to pay off in branding, but the minimalist look of these vibrant thumbnails, I think, makes them look very professional, very clickable. When we get into the content, we see that Trish the Natural wants to educate us about different tips and techniques we can use to care for natural hair. The channel expands into other subjects like wigs, weaves, and other beauty, but the bulk of what we're going to find are different products as well as those tips and techniques to look after our natural hair. She is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, so I'm hoping everybody will enjoy connecting with her. We'd love to push her towards the 500 subscribers she's thinking about, that will have her community tab pop up soon enough. Mr. Fulton Mraz is still in the house. We looked at that channel a little while ago. TWT TV is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. This couple of creators really brings us a family behind their channel, and they bring us all kinds of different adventure and variety. They take us different places. They give us a wonderful look at their family life, including parties and other celebrations. And I've got an interesting story about these creators as well. They've recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so we're very excited for them. And I'll check in with them and see how their watch hours are doing. Hopefully we can get this channel monetized soon enough. But I'm just going to take their latest video. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. I was lucky to catch them for premiere last week. Oh, I meant to put that in my catch-up list, but that's okay. I'll clean that up afterwards. Once we get them in the... I just use that playlist to stay caught up with creators as much as I can. When we look at this second channel, we see Lil Red and Bunny Tracks. This is a second channel from this same couple of creators where they bring us music videos, and this is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the other variety that you see here, but it's mostly music by the same creators from TWT TV. They have been incredible supporters for a very long time. Cabaret Gaming, good to see you in the house. If anybody's still listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet, just please say anything at all in the chat. We'll get you on there soon. Today is a rare occurrence where we might be able to get to every channel in the next half hour or so. Hope Bus is coming up right now, another fellow Canadian who is only a half an hour away from where we are, close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. And they bring us the Hope Bus, which I've actually seen in person. It's right there. I'm just going to take one of their latest videos because I am behind again. And we did our in real life meet and greet. We didn't actually film that day. We just found ourselves wanting to meet this really couple of creators behind Hope Bus. They've invited us back. We're going to go hopefully soon. We're planning, like we should plan, but we are expecting within the next couple of weeks to get back over there. They live in a gorgeous town, and they are incredibly engaging creators. When we look at their videos, we see how they're taking a bus, which you can see in the thumbnails here, but doing a major renovation inside. They have literally gutted this thing, and they are doing major construction, and they've invited us to come and have a tour of the Hope Bus. Now, to be honest with you, as a spoiler alert, we've seen it, but they're giving us an opportunity to come and either film or stream, and we'll be excited to do that as well. Hope Bus have been incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters to Tuberchat for a long time. I'm happy to be able to call them friends now, as like I said, we've met them in real life. You know, friendships flourishing is the #1 thing that I hear from creators is their favorite part of the YouTube journey. And I'm always excited for in real life meetups. So we're looking forward to our second of hopefully many with Hope Bus. With 378 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that we know they're thinking about. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And then Nikki D Music and More is going to come up right now. I'm going to take the channels one by one because we'll give a couple of people some time to spend in the chat meeting friends. Now afterwards, we're going to go and visit Makeup Mom and Son for a birthday live stream that she's already got going on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to, in the background, go and get her link, and we'll start dropping that now. Anybody can hop over there anytime. We'll all go over there together and raid for her and give her some birthday blessings. I'm just going to take one of Nikki D Music and More's latest videos. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. Nikki D Music and More brings us a lot of karaoke style covers on their second channel. Already 3 types of content, including videos, shorts, and live streams. And I'm just going to show you Nikki D Official, the original channel from this creator. And with 132 subscribers, we'd love to push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your update video here and see what you have to say. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list, and I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody's still listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll make sure to get you added. And Hope Bus, it was my pleasure having your channel up, of course. Rich New Design is coming up. This is a creator who has brought a lot of engagement into our chat, and I really do appreciate that. When you engage in true conversation, you're sending engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm, helping to have YouTube hopefully push out that content in the recommendation engine even more. So Rich New Design's been extremely helpful with that, always entertaining. And this creator also is an advocate for helping others connect and meet more friends and family members on their channel. I'm just going to go through their videos here. I know they're doing a lot of streaming lately, but I'm just going to take your latest video, a 100 sub celebration. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Rich New Design brings a little bit of variety. Thank you, Cosmic Cultivators. I promise you, when you live stream, for those of you who live stream are going to think about doing it, you will wonder to yourself, how many people actually listen? Not that it matters. Here in Tuber Chat, the action's in the chat. I'm just here to keep us going for the 2.5 hours that we're here. But Cosmic Cultivators obviously caught that. Cabaret Gaming, I got you on the wheel. Thank you for the share on Twitter. Cabaret Gaming actually has 2 channels. They always come in and give us that second thumbs up. I do appreciate that. And then thank you everybody for the 100 thumbs up now. I really do appreciate that. Rich New Design makes things look good with a lot of the popular apps and programs we might have heard of, including Photoshop, After Effects. They even get into video editing and sound design. So hopefully everybody will check that out. But Rich New Design is bringing a lot of fun and variety on their channel. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up next. I've got Cosmic Cultivators on the wheel with Cabaret Gaming, Outgoing Azzy, and She Stole My Thunder. Outgoing Azzy's coming up right now, and then Simply Sarah, just let me know if you're still here. I just wanted to give that creator a moment to see if they were just going to come in quickly if they're here. And that's true, Rich New Design. You know, a lot of people will ask me, one of the most common questions that I get or comments is about the idea of live streaming. And a lot of people might be, let's say, nervous, whether that's good or bad, about the first time that they plan to live stream. But for anybody that's done any amount of it, like several live streams, I'm sure everybody can agree that the chat will always keep the conversation going. If you don't have a ton of content in the forefront of your mind when you begin, the chat will start to direct the conversation. if you don't already have a direction to go. But you can find it really helpful, and it really changes the dynamic of the content and makes for some really interesting live streams. Outgoing Azzy is up here right now. This creator recently started live streaming, so they're bringing us all 3 types of videos. This is an extremely outgoing creator. We knew them as Outgoing Azariah. This is Outgoing Azzy with almost 5,700 subscribers. I'm just going to take their latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, and they let me know that there's a bit of a surprise twist in this video, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Outgoing Azzy always brings fun everywhere that they go, and a lot of engagement here in our chat as well. Thank you so much, Nikki D Music and more. Hopefully we'll see you again shortly. She's here with us almost every day in Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. And let's get over to our link that we're going to use, because Makeup Mom and Son is doing her birthday live stream right now. So I'll put the link there. Poly 180 Animation Studios, I'm going to get you onto our wheel. And, oh, I don't know if I'm just ripped off somebody's chance or not. We'll spin. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs is still here. I'm going to get you on the wheel in a quick second. Cosmic Cultivators is going to come up on the screen right now. And again, if there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat, and we will get you added right away. Simply Sarah, just let me know if you're still here, please. See, you notice that I don't necessarily add a channel most often, even when we're towards the end of the live stream like this, when somebody comes right in, just in case they're coming in quickly and leaving. Thank you, Hope Bus. I really do appreciate the kind words. Cosmic Cultivator, actually, as a celebration, Tuber Chat just hit 4,000 subscribers last week, too. You might wonder to yourself, I wonder how many people actually do wonder it, but how much does Tuber Chat actually grow? For those of you not keeping score, we actually get about 100 subscribers a month, and that's about an average, and it's consistent, and it just chugs along, and it grows consistently, which is great to see. You have to remember, Tuber Chat's a bit of a different channel, where this is suitable only for channel owners. 99.9% of the people who watch Tuber Chat or come to these live streams are channel owners. We have 0 viewers, right? So it's a thought, but hopefully you can take some encouragement in that, you know, first of all, it's not a race, but if you can get to a point where you're growing consistently, you can start to make predictions as to what's going to happen. Like Tuber Chat, for instance, at 100 subscribers a month, should hit 5,000 10 months from now. Anything between here and there will be a blessing, but it can give you an idea as to what to expect, right? Cosmic Cultivators is here. They come to us from the homesteading community of channels. They put a lot of consideration into their channel name, because when we see channels sometimes struggle with the search results, Cosmic Cultivators is somebody who's not going to have that problem. They come up first right away when you catch them. The only thing you need is to have heard about this channel first. So let me just grab their latest video. I'm going to put it into my catch-up list. Hope Bus, thank you for asking. When I had already been on YouTube for over 2 years when I was introduced to the small YouTuber community, right? And some of the first creators there were Nate Vlog, Jeremy D-Day, Elevate with Vern, and the Hoops Family Network. And when I got into their channels and their communities, I started to see generosity in some creators in always wanting to help others grow, literally putting other channels before themselves. So I was inspired right away. I've seen a couple of growth streams, and I said, hey, I can do one of these growth streams, but I'm going to put the focus on the relationships between the creators, because as a marketer for my whole life, I understand instinctively that that's where the magic happens. So for instance, when you see the name Tuber Chat, it's not Tuber Guy or Tuber Man or tuber anything else, because it really doesn't have anything to do with me. It's fine that I can be a, you know, decent host or a nice guy, or, you know, all the wonderful things that I'm grateful that people say, but I'm really just here to fill the 2.5 hours while everybody's meeting each other in the chat. That's where the magic happens. The best idea we have, of course, is to put channels on the screen. I get to know them, I get to tell stories, and it makes it very engaging for everybody that's here, or that's the hope. But thank you for asking. I love telling that story. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And She Stole My Thunder is going to come up right now. They've been on the wheel for a while, actually. Pardon me. She Stole My Thunder. And this is another creator who's out supporting others constantly. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. If there's anybody who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, I'll make this the last call. And then I'm going to drop the link again for Makeup Mom and Son's birthday stream. We're going to go over there and raid. I will leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes after we finish those, so that everybody can clean up their connections here. She'll be on for a while. I just took a peek. She's got Hilda DC and Corinne's Life, I believe, on the screen with her right now. So it'll be engaging conversation over there. We will go and give her some birthday blessings in a moment as well. Wellness with Tammy is in the house still. I've got you on the wheel. Thank you, and thank you for the congratulations message. It just, you know, it's wonderful for all of us to be able to know that this community continues to grow. You're always going to have brand new people to meet. There are 5 to 10 brand new channels every single day in Superchat, and 90% or more have been here once before. Many have been here for many months, or now we're starting to talk about even years. She Stole My Thunder has 1,230 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. Oh, have you considered starting a DJ channel on YouTube? So Boyer Coffee Enterprises, thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for that question. So as a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing on my personal channel. The reason why I'm not starting another channel for that is because now I've got in my mind I actually want one of those play buttons, right? One of the channels that I run, not just because of me, but one of the channels that I've run, certainly a lot because of the creator, has now crossed or is about 60,000 subscribers, right? So 100 is literally in the future. We can see it now, right? Whereas 100,000 subscribers seems like a long way. On my personal channel, I've got over 8,000 now, right? So it's a possibility. So instead of starting another channel, which you've seen me do a couple of times, now I decided I'm going to put that content on my main channel, because I've done a lot of music over there anyway, and we'll continue to grow that for a while and see how that goes. It's a lot easier to get 100,000 subscribers on one channel than it is to get 50,000 each on 2 different channels, if you can imagine. So that's coming up. Andre Southgate's still in the house. I don't think we looked at that channel yet. But thank you for the question. And that's where the Stream Deck is going to come in, Lenny the Lawyer Live, along with a bunch of other unboxings and product reviews and videos and stuff like that. But I'll be actually doing that on my personal channel in 2 weeks from today. She Stole My Thunder is here with 1,230 subscribers. I'm just going to take one of their latest videos, put this in my catch-up list, and that will help me to catch up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. This creator is bringing us a ton of variety on their channel. And then as well, I can see some shout-out videos there, reviewing books, movies, art, and then they enjoy horror and sci-fi more than anything else. But we see a lot of variety from She Stole My Thunder. We actually featured this channel a little while ago. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Poly 180 Animation Studios is coming up. And within the next 15 minutes or less, we're going to go and raid Makeup Mom and Son. She'll still be live. But we are going to drop the link for that several times. And Poly 180 Animation Studios, you can imagine the kind of work that goes into these kinds of creations. When I roll over one of these videos, you're going to get an idea of what these 3D animations are like. And Poly 180 Animation Studios has brought us many of these. They have been for a long time. Couch Potato, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Don Ray B. No, actually I have a third channel, if you can believe it. The link for it is dropped every once in a while, but my name is Kevin K. And you'll recognize the avatar as soon as you see that. And I'll appreciate it, so thank you. I'm actually going to go out later tonight, in a couple of hours. I'm going to go out in Niagara Falls. I live close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. I haven't done as much outdoor live streaming this year as I've wanted to. But I found a way to start doing that. I want some activity on Friday nights on my channel. You'll understand why when I get started in a couple of weeks with that new project. But the temperature now is enough that I can get out and not be sweltering and stuff like that. One of the considerations when you do outdoor live streaming is the fact that the heat can be too much for the phone. They can actually overheat and you can lose the stream, and I've had that happen. Cabarar Gaming is coming up. This creator actually has a couple of channels. They share for us on Twitter all the time. They always come in with both channels, give us that extra thumbs up. Cabarar Gaming, of course, brings us a lot of video gameplay on their channel. Andre Southgate and the Stock Explorer are now on the Wheel of Doom. Oh, and yeah, Rich New Design. No, I would always skip. I get enough exposure anyway. Just being here in Superchat, it's often that I've done StreamYard panels with other people, and people have literally just recognized the voice, right? That started a while back. But I put a thing in the chat, so Nightbot or whichever one of those things drops my link every, I don't know, half an hour or something in case people want to see. But I don't want to take up even a moment for that instead of putting up another channel, because I get the exposure anyway, right? Like I said. So Cabarar Gaming is here. Like I said, they mix up a lot of the gameplay. I'm always happy because I see a lot of Rockstar activity. They're mixing it up now. They've been playing a lot of Need for Speed. I'm not going to take the 4-hour one, but I will take this 26-minute replay just to catch up. Cabarar Gaming streams all the time, so it's hard to keep up. Tori's Brain Games, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Don Ray B. Cabarar Gaming has 1,400 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 they'll be thinking about. When we look at Cabarar Vlogs, we see tips, tricks, tutorials, and tech from the same creator behind Cabarar Gaming. So hopefully everybody will enjoy this. There's a lot to be educated by, as well as entertained and inspired by. And Cabarar Vlogs is always a very warm and welcoming creator. If you can catch them for a live stream, they'll literally draw you into their world, and you can feel the fun that they're having, and they'll always allow everybody to connect with each other there as well. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs, let's get you up on the screen, see what you got going on right now. Oh, Rich New Design. Yeah, here's the truth, right? You'll hear me often say things like, I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I absolutely do mean that, but it's the truth. So I'll tell you a true story from my time as a DJ. I did not too badly at all. I played on all the major radio stations here in Toronto, or at least 3 of them, 4 of them actually. But then as well, I toured over the United States in the Northeast for a couple of years, probably doing over 500 dates in different nightclubs and things like that. But humility is always at the forefront. So when I would run my own parties and hire, let's say, younger DJs, they just happen to be, I'd have a lot of people with like a bit of attitude and ego, and this person loves me and that person loves me and this club owner loves me and stuff like that. And literally, forgive the way I'm going to put this, but this is a true story. Almost exactly what I said the last time I hired a kid that just got a little bit too much with the ego. I said, you know what the difference is between you and me? You know why you're fighting for gigs and I'm playing 5 nights a week? Is because I've been told I suck 1,000 times more than you. So the difference between us is you think you're great, whereas every single day when I'm out there, I'm trying to be great and better. And that's the difference. And if you can understand the message I'm trying to give to you, then you'll find yourself getting busier and busier. And, you know, it's a little bit like on the verge of maybe rude, I'm not sure. But I wanted to help this, you know, I don't want to say kid, but I did hire him, like, to do a few of my parties and stuff like that. And watched him progress a little bit, which was great. But the idea is always that, you know, anybody could be listening to anything you're doing, and they could be thinking the best. They could be thinking, wow, this person is wonderful. And they could also be thinking the opposite. And I promise you, I've heard it more than you can imagine. You know, it takes a lifetime to get to know somebody. And if somebody doesn't know, they make a judgment call. If you're having an off moment or an off day, why wouldn't somebody think you're just the worst, right? So it just motivates me to want to do better and always try. And I hope that some of you will be able to. I know the time zones are going to be a bit different than what we do here, but I hope you'll come and see what I'm talking about, where you'll see, you know, the fact that I'm going to be in an environment I haven't been in a long time, where I tend to shine. So there's your ego with a little bit of humility, but always trying to do well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things at play there. And then I met none of the DJs that you'd consider legendary now. DJing took a different turn right at the time that I was kind of winding down, was when this stuff where these guys are getting paid hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars a night for these festivals and stuff like that. I played a different style of music, so that'll be my excuse. But it became a different thing. I have probably met a lot more than I can remember right this second to think about it, because they were probably not as popular as they are right now. And a lot of smaller artists, a lot of like local singers, a couple of Billboard artists like Stevie B or Crystal Waters, if you happen to know those names. And many, many, many others. But that's from working at the radio more than anything else. There you go. Yes, Boyer Coffee Enterprises. That's an interesting t-shirt. Oh, I missed, I don't know what you're mentioning, Outgoing Azzy. Forgive me, we're running out of time here. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs is here. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm behind with you. Put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up a little bit. Tori's Brain Games dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. He's done that many times before. I'm going to put that channel up next. Forgive me while I race through this, but Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs is going to bring us challenges, as well as outdoor adventures, fashion, and a lot of other entertainment. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs has been making frequent appearances here in Superchat. And the Stock Explorer, I've got you on the wheel. Sister Winnie is on the wheel. That's another creator. Both of those creators are giving us a lot of support over on our music channel as well. That's the third. I did start that channel as a separate one for a specific reason, though. Pardon me, it's almost like a record label. I do own that music, but it's meant to be literally an artist channel, like much different than anything else. I'm not going to put any variety over there at all. So it's going to be strictly copyright-free music and nothing else, so that everybody knows that they can always use anything over there and not be worried about copyright. I won't mix it at all. Tori's Brain Games is up on the screen because, like I said, they just dropped a super chat on us. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve is a member, so I've got them on the wheel right away, of course. And that might have to be it for channels for today. I'm going to drop the link again for Makeup Mom and Son. We're going to go over there and raid. She's celebrating a birthday stream right now, and we're going to give her some birthday blessings when we get there. Warmstrong Adventures is in the house. Tori's Brain Games brings us a lot of live streaming. They do videos as well, but they literally bring us the kind of games that are going to challenge the mind, but in a fun way that I think everybody can enjoy. I'm just going to grab one of their latest videos here. and it's going to have to be a stream replay. Forgive me, I've been avoiding stream replays today. I'm going to grab this and put it in my catch-up list. That will help me catch up a little bit. I've caught them many times in live streams, but not in the last week or two. I'm hoping I can catch them again this week. Warmstrong Adventures, look at that luck. I've got them on the wheel now. They just came in. They happen to be a member, and they come up right away, so we'll see what they've got going on their channel. Warmstrong Adventures has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for a while now. They bring us a cruise. We're hoping for some new content soon enough, but they actually took us around. I'm always attracted to videos like this, and as a segue from our previous story, I actually got a chance to DJ on a cruise ship for one summer. It was in 1996. I worked for Celebrity Cruises on a ship called the MV Zenith. But it was an unbelievable time, so you can imagine. As good as you can imagine it might have been, it definitely was. And then, you know, I'm an advocate for always telling people they should be taking cruises, if at all possible. I know it's not something that everybody can do, but if possible, I would put that on anybody's bucket list, because I just do think it is that wonderful. So Warmstrong Adventures gives us a look at what I'm talking about, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Thank you, Mr. Fulton Mraz. He was in Toronto, Outgoing Azzy. We had a monster music festival, and DJ Khaled was there. I actually saw one of the videos where he jumped on one of those, I don't know what you call it, they're bicycling down the street, and it's like a big bar or something like that. It's kind of fun, but DJ Khaled was here for a few days, and I know he's got some big stuff, so I know a lot of people were excited. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve brings fun everywhere that they go. They're an incredible supporter here and on our music channel as well. I'm just going to grab their latest video and put this in my catch-up list. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve brings us a lot of behind-the-scenes look at their family life. They moved their family from California to North Central Arkansas a few years ago, or last year. Now they're country living, food growing, chicken raising, homeschooling, and enjoying God's creation. But there's a lot more to this channel. Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve gives us a great look at their family life, and there's a lot of variety, but she brings fun everywhere, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. Forgive me while I'm racing through these channels, but I just want to get through the last few, and then we've got to go over to Makeup Mom and Son. We're going to actually be late. But I'm hoping everybody will come over there, because we're going to have hopefully a special birthday message for her when we get over there of sorts. And she is a dear friend and has been for a long time. I'm behind with Sister Winnie. I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos here, put it in my catch-up list. Sister Winnie's been giving us a wonderful amount of support here in Tuber Chat and on our copyright-free music channel. She comes around there just about every single day to give us a thumbs up and hang out for a little while. Weaves World, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I did just drop the link again for our raid, but I have it pinned so anybody can get over there anytime. I will leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes, as we always do, so that everybody can clean up their connections here. But we're going to go over there and raid together, and I hope everybody will join us to give Makeup Mom and Son, who's a member and a moderator here, some birthday blessings. The Stock Explorer is Nora. This is an incredibly supportive creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. When I bounce around trying to support creators, I run into Nora, but they are not only supporting and giving thumbs up and all the things we wish for, they also engage conversation everywhere that they go. They're always listening, they're always watching, they're always engaging. This creator seeks to bring us the stock markets and crypto markets in a level-headed and down-to-earth way on this main channel. They've got another one we'll look at as well. Some of the live streams include charts and graphs, but often it's a discussion with the creator, sometimes with other StreamYard panelists. Nora's been known to hop in on other streams as well and is building up an incredible reputation as a supporter. They recently passed 1,000 subscribers. This creator often has product in hand while they bring us their talk of stocks and crypto. I've seen them go as far as to invest in a stock, order a product, and unbox that product live on a stream. They bring us beginner tutorials and everything up to advanced topics, including options trading and NFTs when we talk about crypto. On their second channel, Tropical Buzz, they seek to help us by educating us about different types of plant life and different things that they'll be growing. I know that they're doing a little bit of seed swapping and obviously engaging in some challenges as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that from the same creator behind the Stock Explorer. I'm just spinning the wheel. We'll get to Andre Southgate and see what they've got going on for us right now. Andre Southgate brings us prize fighting, and this creator is always encouraging. They've been a loyal and dedicated supporter to Superchat for a long time. You can see that they're doing well with a lot of shorts also. Hopefully that continues. I'm just going to take their latest video and put that in my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up with them also. The last channel that we're going to look at for today is Wellness with Tammy. Forgive me for the channels that we did not get to today, but we're a couple minutes over time. Makeup Mom and Son is celebrating her birthday stream right now. We're going to go over there and raid and give her some birthday blessings. I hope you will come over there today. There's a special reason why I say that, so I hope if you have any time to spare at all, you'll come over and visit Makeup Mom and Son. We're going to be over there for a while, but I'm going to give her a nice happy birthday message as soon as we get there. Wellness with Tammy, let's see what they got going on their channel. And hopefully everybody will come over. Like I said, I'm going to leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes. If you're still on YouTube, a couple of hours from now, much later, I'm going to go out on my personal channel just for a look at what's happening on Friday night in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. I'll probably be out for an hour, maybe a little bit less than that, just to see what's happening in town. It's a beautiful tourist destination, so there should be a lot of activity. Wellness with Tammy, I'm just going to take your latest video and add that into my catch-up list. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. We'll go over with Makeup Mom and Son right now, and then Tuber Chat's back tomorrow, and then Sunday and Monday, of course. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.